Hi everyone and welcome to this video playlist all about your sign. Each week I'll be revealing 3 more pairs of your spread, so that's 7 weeks of content. Join me each week for the next part. Hello Aquarius, here I am to shuffle your cards. Hello Aquarius, how are you today? Thank you so much for joining me. So what do we have today? We have your last 3 pairs, and because it's the last part of the reading, I'm going to give you a bonus pair. So we have the position of the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th house. So let's go straight into the 9th house here. The Magician and the 10 of Swords. We're in the house of Sagittarius here, and this is higher learning, philosophy, education, knowledge, things you want to know. Magician is fantastic. What a genius card. But what's going on here with you? 10 of Swords. You're overloaded mentally, feeling as if, oh, there's not much point in doing that. I don't need to grow. I need to stay still. It's too much like hard work. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. You know, somebody's put me down. I feel humiliated. Why? Why? Look at this. Magician. You have an incredible capacity to take on knowledge, to be able to go to the maximum. But I feel that maybe it's just not the right time for you. Remember, sometimes there is a right time and sometimes there is a wrong time. That comes through here. We'll talk about this in a moment, because what's going on with you in your knowledge and your quest to search for the answers and the mysteries that are unlocked by education and philosophy, you're not ready to take it on right now. So that's only a mental thing. You know, have some rest, take your time, go and enjoy life. Look, connect into the next house, which is the 10th house, House of Capricorn. This is your destiny, this is your ambitions, this is, you know, your prestige. So the Sun card is telling you to connect with what it is that you love, what makes you happy. With you, 2 of Cups, being in a partnership, being in a relationship, being in a good relationship, a quality one. So until you're in that place where you feel satisfied that you've got, for want of a better word, your soulmate, because 2 of Cups is being with somebody that's on the same vibrational field as you, being with somebody that you can have the yin and the yang and the capacity to explore. There'll be challenges, it won't be a bed of roses, you know that, but it's a personal desire of yours and your ambition in life to be in a loving relationship. And if your head isn't in the right place to kind of seek further knowledge or go down a spiritual journey of philosophy or higher learning, you know, then it's just not the right time. The right time comes in here, the Wheel of Fortune spinning with the 8 of Pentacles. You're going to need to do the work, I'm afraid, you know. 8 of Pentacles, work on yourself. Work for yourself. Carve it out. You have the skill. Look, here you are, materialising it, working at it, making it happen. And the Wheel of Fortune is telling you you've got the opportunity and the lucky breaks in order to attract what it is that you love and care about. Having good relationship, having things settled in your life, not going for overload, and perhaps working on your own for a little bit. I feel that this is very important because this is the 11th house. This is your house, Aquarius. Your house, your hopes, your wishes, your principles, your ideals, things that you want to heal in your life will happen because you'll carve it out, you'll stick with it, you'll make it work, you'll do it in solitude to some degree, look, but you will go with the opportunities of others. And the Wheel of Fortune to the planet Jupiter, expansion, opportunity, contentment, growth and energy. Look, what goes round comes round. Right time, right place. Or in this case here, there can be the wrong time. Just recognise it's temporary. It's not set in stone. And it's how you're thinking. That's not the reality. That's how your head is. Doesn't mean that's how it is. This is how it is. Emotion. This is how it is. What materializes. And how you make it happen. You are not going to get lucky by just sitting back. That's not going to happen. Not with money, not with work, not with love life. Sorry about that. You've got to make it happen. You've got to seize the opportunity, grab it, harness it, and work with it. That's the advice. And so it brings us to the 12th house, a house of Pisces. Now Pisces is the house where we look at our restrictions. What limitations are there? What difficulties? What karma are we actually going through right now? Well, the Hermit and the Three of Cups seems to suggest there's not much wrong here. Solitude. You are wise. You have gone through life's experience. It's been an acquired skill. And the Three of Cups, the joys, the happiness, celebrating. Celebrating what? Emotion, love, happiness, relationship. Relationship with yourself, because we've got the Hermit here. You're a joy to be with. Remember that. You are knowledgeable. You do sometimes need some space and time for yourself. It's important here. You're somebody that can make sure that you have that knowledge of life. And that's come through in the path that you've walked, in the work that you've done, in your experience of life. And the Hermit, of course, does link to Virgo. So that's your daily matters. And of course your work. And the healthy way in which you look at everything. You do so with a joy in your heart. So you're always looking for the joy. You're always looking for wisdom, solution, experience. You're prepared to graft. So maybe some of the restrictions in this life are you will do so by acquiring the knowledge of walking your own path, to find out the experiences and learn it through that, rather than somebody else giving you the advice. As the cards started here, feeling of conformity, authority, red tape, something here that kind of almost questions, what's going on? And so we began here by saying there is some sort of conformity, kind of clashing a little bit with the traditional and with your hopes and with your romantic notion on things. Maybe you've got to be the person that brings it all together for you. Maybe you can't just follow. That came out here. Yes, your world expands to the people that you love and care about. Maybe this is not about being a joiner. This is about leading and saying there is nothing else but love. Love is the abundance. When you're happy, you will make money. We can see this. You've got some great money cards in this reading. But it is not that it is money that you win. We've clearly got it here. You have to work at it. And the experience of life, you're somebody that's wise, you're somebody that's knowledgeable, you're able to share, but you're also able to get the balance of knowing yourself and the journey of life as an individual, not just that of a relationship. So my dear Aquarius, thank you so much for joining me for the reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. Please do leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. I will be uploading other videos. Until then, bye bye.